humans, welcome back to my makeup room. My name's Martha and I post makeup related videos 3 times a week. Please subscribe if you like what you're watching. Today we have a good old-fashioned Empties video. We're gonna go through my beauty trash and talk about it. Alright, today we're gonna start with skincare because I have the most of it and it's really overwhelming my desk. So we're gonna get through that so I can see everything. So let's just start off with moisturizers. I went through a whole crap ton of minis. This is the Youth to the People Adaptogen Deep Moisture Cream. I used this little glass jar. It was fine. I used a Jack Black Double Duty Face Moisturizer, SPF 20. This was nice. It was fine. Not something I would repurchase though. It was too lotiony, too liquidy for me. I like something a little bit thicker than this. Next up, we have a mini Caudalie Vinosource Creme Sorbet Moisturizing Sorbet. And this was okay, nothing to write home about. And next we have the Origins Ginseng Ultra Hydrating Energy Boosting Cream. As you can see, I'm trying to get through all my minis and samples and things. So this one I definitely would not repurchase again just because it is very like citrusy. And I don't like using this with my serums and exfoliating treatments and stuff. I just feel like it irritates my skin to have them all together. So this was okay, but I would not buy this one. Next, we have a whole bunch of sachets. We have the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration. I did like this one. Amore Pacific Moisture Bound. Couldn't tell you. Peter Thomas Roth Hydrating Moisturizer. Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud Cream. Nothing to write home about. I had 3 of these Josie Wrinkle Smoothing Light Cream. I did like these ones as well. I would consider buying this one. And the Fresh. And a sachet of the Vegan Milk Moisturizer from Milk, which is nice. It's a little bit thick for me. I have a little tiny tub of it, and I also bought the big tub of it when it was half off at Sephora. So I have quite a bit to get through those. I'm definitely going to understand my thoughts on it. I just think you need to use a little bit less. I think I need to use a little bit less of it so it doesn't overwhelm my skin. So those are the moisturizer sachets. Time for treatments. We have the second Sunday Riley Good Genes. This was good. I think it's a little bit intense for me. I don't think I would buy this one, especially because of the price tag, but I want something a little bit more gentle. Another exfoliator, we had the Pharmacy Honeymoon Glotion. It was this little it's gone now, but it was a little blister pack, and I got quite a few uses out of that actually, probably at least 3. And again, that one was a little intense, but because you only used it a couple of times a week, it was okay. I don't know that I would repurchase it again though. Maybe if I found my skin really, really needed a super exfoliation, I might consider it, but I would have to be in that situation, you know? And then we have a Skin Authority Brightening Serum. No thoughts. And the Iraq Laboratories Paris Double Concentrate. Sebology Double Concentrate. So this was a night serum and a day serum in one. They were attached. And again, nothing to note. Didn't love it, didn't hate it. It was fine. I went through a few little eye creams as well. The 2 sachets I used were the Tatcha Silk Peony. I really did like this. This was a nice one. And the Caudalie Premier Crew Eye Cream. I do love this. I seem to keep getting samples of this, and I don't hate it because I really like it, and I don't want to buy it myself because it's very expensive. But I do like that one. I also had the Sunday Riley Autocorrect. This one was nice as well. And last for eye creams is the Lis Wattier Age Control Supreme. This one was a little bit too thick for me. It was a little heavy. I like something a little bit thinner. So this is not something I would buy full size. As for face washes and makeup removers, I have a pack of makeup wipes. These are Luxe Beauty Care Retinol Cleansing Cloths. These are just ones I get at the dollar store because I only use makeup wipes to remove swatches or to help sort of clean my hands while I'm doing my makeup. If I'm using like glitter glue and cut creases and all that kind of stuff. These were fine. I would buy them again. Nice and cheap. I also have the No. 7 Cleansing Balm. Nourishing Cleansing Balm. This one took the makeup off pretty well, but I wasn't a big fan of the consistency. It was a little bit thin, and I did not like the smell. It was very fragranced, so I don't like that one. I definitely prefer the Clinique or maybe even a straight up cleansing oil. I didn't like this one, even though it's a pretty good price. I won't buy this one again. And as always, my generic Cetaphil. This is the Equate. This is the one from Walmart. You see it every time. You know I love it. There we go. And next we have 4 face mask products. We have 2 mini Peter Thomas Roths. We have the 24 karat gold mask and the Irish Moor Mud Purifying Black Mask. I didn't really find either of these did anything outstanding. I do really like the Rose and the Cucumber Peter Thomas Roth masks. Those are the hydrating ones. These ones I didn't really notice doing too much for my skin. I did also have a sample of the Tata Harper Resurfacing Mask. This was nice. I did notice it had exfoliated my face. After using those super intense exfoliating serums, I was sort of taking a break before going back to my Pixie Glow Tonic, and then I noticed the texture on my skin was getting a little out of hand, so I went and used this mask, and it did work. But if I keep up my skincare regimen and consistently use my Pixie Glow Tonic, which is what I am prepared to do, I won't need something like this, especially for the price. Next we have this weird mask. This is from Masquerade. It is the Sweet Retreat mask thing. I'm gonna take it out, you guys. It is a weird contraption. So it's supposed to have these little shapes that you put on your face, but when you take it out of the foil, it is essentially like, oh, I'm dripping, a sticker book. So you don't even get like real sizes of mask things. They're all on these little sticker things. And because it's folded inside, there's like no serum on the actual sheet mask you're putting on your face. These dried out so quickly when you put them on. They dried out so quickly when you put them on. There was basically no point to them. Cute idea, yes. Practicality, no. I got these in my Tribe Beauty box, but not something I would go out of my way to find again. Next up we have a lip mask. This is a Laneige sleeping lip mask. Now I will confess it's not 100% empty, but it is way down there. And I've had this one for a long time. It took a stint of being lost under my bed, and it's just time to say goodbye. In body care, I used up my Zoella Double Cream body cream. This, I don't think, did very much. Fragrance was blah. Moisturization properties, blah. Would not recommend. A few other little moisturizing items. I have the Saturday Skin. This is the Wide Awake Brightening Eye Cream and the Olay Regenerist Deep Hydration Regenerating Cream. I did not use either of these for their intended use. I used both of these as hand creams because I did not like this one as an eye cream, and I knew I would not get to using this as a face cream because I have so darn many. So I just used this one on my hands and it worked just fine. This one though, sucked. Sucked on my hands, sucked on my eyes. Don't buy this. This is not good. Even though you think you're gonna get such a good value, this is friggin' huge. This is how much is in here? Like an ounce? A whole ounce or 30 mils is in this. So good value, but terrible product. I don't like this one. All right, let's go hair care. Couple of sachets again. This is the Briogeo Scalp Revival shampoo. I like this. I don't know that it's super exfoliating, but fun to use. I would consider buying this or something similar again. And then we have the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. Oh, sorry. Brazilian Joia shampoo and conditioner. But it's essentially the Brazilian Bum Bum scent. They smelled great. They worked great. No complaints. Am I ever going to buy these? Hell no. They're way too expensive. If you've seen my Project Panned, you'll know that I made my way through this Marc Anthony Strictly Curls leave-in conditioner. I used 2/3, I used 3/4 of it as a leave-in conditioner and the last quarter as a actual conditioner because my hair is short and I just wanted to get this one done. Not something I plan on buying again in the future, but I did use it up. I have a Dove dry shampoo. This is the Fresh and Floral dry shampoo. And I have no complaints about this one. Worked just fine. I made my way through my Verb Manage and Restore Hydrating Mask. This I thought was great. Great value for money. This, when I bought it, I think it was only 20 bucks. And I got tons of use out of it. I think it did just as good a job as the Kiehl's. What do they have? The olive, it's like an avocado or an olive or something hair mask. I thought it did just as good a job and for way less money. If I grow my hair out again and I find myself in need of a hair mask, I would definitely consider repurchasing this one. Alright, let's quickly get through my little fragrances and then we have some makeup. I have 3 little free samples. I have the Skylar Isle Eau de Toilette. No notes. Didn't hate it, didn't love it, used it. I have the Jo Malone Poppy and Barley. This one was alright. Used it up. And I have the Chloe Nomad. Didn't love it, didn't hate it. Next we have an Atelier Cologne Pacific Lime. This is sort of a deluxe size. I got a whole set of these and I love this one. This one smells so good. I ended up buying sort of like the bigger one like this. Well, I don't know how big they are. How big are you? 10 mils. I bought the big 10 mil spritzy spritz of this. This one had 4 mils. And I did find I got some decent use out of this, so quite pleased with that one. Okay, I used a Real Techniques makeup sponge. I like these ones, would buy again. And I used some House of Lashes Noir Fairy Minis. These ones are a little bit too thick at the band, so I wouldn't buy this style again, but they serve their purpose. Now, let's get through all my primer samples. I used 3 sachets and 1 little squeezy tube of the Dr. Jart V7 Priming Moisturizer. I did not like these. They smelled weird. Not worth it. Would not buy. I used 2 sachets of the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Luminizer Primer. Nothing to write home about. I don't really care. Didn't notice anything exceptional. Same goes for the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow Soft Focus Primer. I thought this was a sample of the moisturizer. I was very alarmed to see it come out bronzy, but you know, it was a whatever. And same goes for the Laura Geller Spackle Hydrating Primer and the Professional from Benefit, the hydrating version. Didn't really care for either of these. Another sample I used was a Little Baby Fix Plus. I do like Fix Plus. It's nice. Would consider purchasing in the future. And I also used a sample of a trial size, I guess you might say, of the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed Powder. I used this whole little guy up, and I did really like it. I purchased a full size because it was lovely. I used 2 concealers. We got the Aroma Woke Concealer. I had the shade White Pearl T1. I love, love, love this concealer. I'm definitely going to buy it again once I get through all of my other concealers. I have very strong feelings about this. And I'm definitely going to get the shade lighter. They have a White Pearl T0.5. So I'm definitely going to get that one when the time comes. As for the Josie Maran Vibrancy Concealer, not a fan. This is the shade Fair. It's very dark and very yellow on me. I ended up mixing this with some purple things, purple concealers, lighteners, all that jazz. I didn't really care for the formula. The shade was annoying to work with. I don't like it enough to bother going through that again. So this was a no from me. I went through 3 mascaras. I have 2 minis. This is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. I do enjoy this one. Would consider buying it again. And then this is the Tom Ford Badass Mascara. This one was good. I don't think I liked it enough to consider buying it again. Not a super fan of the brush, but I did like the formula. So I don't think I liked it enough to splurge on a full size of this. And the Lancome Monsieur Big, I did enjoy, but I found it was just a little bit clumpy. So unless I was wearing liquid liner, I found it really hard to get into my lashes and not get mascara all over my eyelids. But it did make my lashes look nice. It was just hard for me to use because mascara hates me. Second to last, we have a Milk Kush Lip Balm in the shade Bubble. That's what it looked like. It's all gone. I did not like this one. It was minty. It was not hydrating. It gave an okay little color to the lips, but I definitely didn't like it enough to buy it again. The only really redeeming quality of this one is the magnetic closure. I did find that quite satisfying and enjoyable, especially for someone with fidgety fingers. And finally, is that correct? Yes. Finally, I finished a foundation. This is the Natasha Denona Face Glow Foundation in the shade 10. As you can see, it's all sucked out of there. I did quite like this foundation. It's a little dark for me most of the year, but in the summer I can get away with it. This is a beautiful hydrating formula. It just looks so lovely on the skin. I would definitely consider buying this one again, and I would definitely recommend it if you're in the market for a new foundation and you have dry skin. Alright, that brings us to the end of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to, and ring the bell to become a Pavlovian dog. I'll see you next time. Bye!